Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, Part 2. My name is Susan LaCroix, and my beautiful daughter, Julie, has joined me today, at least not on camera, but she's here. Good morning, Julie.
Hi, everybody.
So anyway, it's been a crazy busy week, as always, with all the new catalog stuff coming out, and I'm trying to get all that organized, and yeah, just lots of fun stuff. I've been stamping a lot. I did my catalog box opening for the new mini. So if you haven't watched it yet, please do. I finally got it done. I kept making cards. And I finally thought, Susan, just do the video.
Oh, that sounds like a good problem though, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, if you get a chance, be sure to tune in to my my channel and watch the unboxing video. All right, so I'm going to just switch to my desktop. I should ask Julie, how are you? Julie, did I lose you? Oh, I'm not sure where she went, but okay. We are in the annual catalog this week. By the way, I should tell you that it is Sunday, August 25th. And we have just a few more days to go in the Designer Series paper sale, as well as redeeming your bonus day coupons. And I can't find my flyers offhand, so I'm just going to tell you about it. So make sure you redeem those bonus day coupons if you haven't, and stock up on paper. This is it, right?
Yeah.
To the end of the month. Okay, so we decided to do something a little bit different. Today, we are pairing the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper, although I will confess I used some greetings out of the stamp set, which is here. I might as well just show you, right? So here is Thoughtful Wishes. That's the stamp set I used. And this is the paper, which I'll show you in just a minute. But we're pairing that within the Grove. This bundle's on page 70. It has a cling stamp set of 5 images here. And this, I love these dies. This makes the whole.
Yes.
There's 9 dies. And so there's some birch trees in a frame. There's some mountains. There's, I don't know if that's a fox or a wolf or a coyote. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a little
a fox.
A fox. The fox says, no, a bunny and a squirrel and some fir trees. So you can do a lot with this set. And then here is the stamp set here. All right. So let's go through the paper that we're going to use. So I'll go back. This is probably very disjointed, but that's me today. All right. Thoughtful Journey paper. It's 6 by 6. You get 48 sheets. It is stunningly beautiful. And I always have a hard time choosing. So let me close the catalog because we're kind of done with that. It's hand painted by our artists, and they do such a phenomenal job. As a matter of fact, Julie had an opportunity to sit with one of the artists, didn't you, Jay, when you were there?
I did. Well, when I was there for my million sales retreat, they had some different kind of like classes for us or different sessions with some of the different departments. And so one of the departments that we got to meet with was some of the product designers. And they, at the time, the new paper coming out was the Daisy paper. And so they taught us like the technique that they use to paint the daisies for that paper. And so it's just so great to kind of get behind the scenes look at how they create all that and the process they do. It's really amazing.
It really is. I wish I could have, been there with you, Julie, because I love this stuff. They're just beautiful, and they're some of the images are, I don't want to say vague, but you could do so much with them. And what you pair it with and what you add to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you're inspired by what, at least what I've come up with, I hope. All right, so those are the images. That's the A side. The B side is, again, you could just add things to this. This is why I had such a hard time trying to decide what I was doing. Just almost some This almost reminds me of the ink and alcohol technique we did for a while.
Yes.
This could be water, it could be sky. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Ah. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is the designer series paper. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way and bring out the stuff for my project. So let me bring out my stamps. And I'm using Night of Navy ink. This is the piece of designer series paper I'm working with.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah, I had a hard time. And I'm using Night of Navy as my card base. And I actually kind of cut this wrong, but I kind of like it now that I've been working with it a little bit. So let me get some of this stuff done and I'll show you what I did. Okay. So I went ahead and die cut out the trees. So it's always hard to try to figure out where do you want to make your cuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is I took a pencil, decided where I wanted it, and I kind of went off in this corner here. And you might all have a different way of doing this, but that looks straight. So I just made some marks. So I kind of knew where to cut.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, and then I'm lining that up with my paper trimmer to cut that. So let me bring that out. And see if I can line this up straight. And if you have an eraser on your pencil, which I highly recommend, erase what you don't want to show. Now,
Well, you could probably go a little just inside the line and it would still fall in the
yeah.
under the frame.
Now I saved this piece because what I did was I stamped dearest friend on it.
Smart.
Don't want to throw out your scraps because they can be used. Okay. And this one too. And I'll show you what I did with it, except I have to erase the pencil marks on that. Or I use it again. All right. So here's my piece, all cut, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here, like so. Isn't that pretty?
That is so gorgeous. That alone, I mean, I feel like you could just stop right there and it would be such a gorgeous card.
Oh yeah, but wait, there's more. Oops. Oh, I'm getting glue all over my mat. Got it. I should have had a grid sheet out here. Let me get rid of that. All right. Now I'm not putting any adhesive on the trees. I just kind of like the way it looked. Now I have glue all over my fingers.
That's me all the time. That's why I don't use that glue very often.
So I liked it for this because if I have to smush it around to make sure it's lined up, I have
Yeah.
the ability to do that. Okay. Oops. Get back there. All right. So this is going to go on here. Now I'm going to stop right here and work on my inside piece. Once I get this on. And I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to put kind of line it up
Oh, I love that for the inside.
there, right along the edge. So let me get some adhesive on here. I can't talk and glue at the same time apparently anymore. And then I'm going to, you already saw my greeting for the front, which is dear friend, and that's going to kind of go over here. So I'm going to stamp you make life better on the inside. As long as I have it on the right side of the cardstock. Pray that it's straight, not bad. And I'm done with stamping, believe it or not. Oh, no, I'm not. All right, I'm gonna let that ink dry and bring out, oh, I didn't bring out another scrap, did I? Nope. All right, so what I did next is I took the fir trees and I stamped one full strength and then off stamped. So I have two sets of trees.
Mm.
Now I'm done with the ink. Let me wipe the navy ink off my thumb. Then I die cut them. So here they are. The magic of TV. And I did a little bunny.
Oh, now that's just a die cut, right? There's no stamp that goes
No
with that.
stamp for the bunny. You're absolutely right. All right, I think this is dry, so I'm going to put this on the other side. I can't be diamond camera. All right. It was funny, Julie, because while I was doing my catalog unboxing, I found myself kind of up here and I said, oh, I don't have Julie with me. Tell me to move down. Okay, so I'm gonna put these like so. So I'm gonna take a little seal along this one. So I just have 3 trees like so. We'll grab some dimensionals. Oh, I even have ink under my thumbnail. So what are y'all up to this weekend, Julie?
Oh my goodness. Well, yesterday I did a shoebox swap with some of our local team members, and we had an option to participate virtually, so we had some people that sent in cards, and so I had so much fun stamping with everybody. And then I'm also working on other swap cards for other groups that I've got to get in the mail. And we had major garage sale weekend here
Oh, really?
in our neighborhood and surrounding subdivisions. And so Thomas, Elise, and the girls, they all went out and went shopping because Tom moved out this week. Thursday was moving day, and it's that was the big stuff, but I think there's still going to be some carloads as he's cleaning out his closet and that kind of thing. So
Wow.
we are kind of in that like pack up and move because Claire's also getting ready to move back to campus.
Oh, that's right.
And so it is just a different kind of chaos this week. I feel like every week is chaos, but this one is the moving and switching bedrooms and cleaning
Oh,
variety of chaos. I love the way this is coming together. It is so beautiful.
Thank you. So let me just add some embellishments because I have to. So I debated.
Oh,
So I decided to bring out the brass birds and dragonflies, and of course I'm going to use the birds. And guess what I remembered to pull over here?
hey.
Aren't you proud?
Yes, I've got to find my putty end. Somewhere I have a second take your pick tool floating around my stamp room, and it has
Um,
the putty end on. And the other one that I have got handy has a different attachment in place because we've got the extra take your pick, like ends that you can get.
yes.
And so I have multiple tools with the different ends on, and my putty end tool is, I'm sure it's tucked away somewhere safe, but
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm going to get this capped. Okay, so here is my finished card.
oh my gosh, I love that so much. I think this paper and bundle just really goes so nicely together.
I think they do too. So I will show you the other card I made, and actually this was my first sample. And sometimes I have to make a card and walk away from it for a day or two or whatever. And that's what I did. So this was my first use of this.
Oh, I love that. Cutting that frame apart. That's lovely.
But I'll tell you what bothered me about it. The trees stopped. They just kind of looked like somebody cut the top.
Oh, I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out.
I know. And then I was like, oh, I don't think
Yeah,
that's
now I can't unsee it.
right. Yeah. So I thought, well, I'm gonna just kind of use the same paper. I decided to change the card base. So I don't know if you'd like it better on the freesia
I
or
I
on the
like I like it better on the navy. I think your changes are perfect.
yeah. So we all, have to have All right, so I do have a few samples using the paper. So this one, I'm going to set this aside for the moment. This one is a swap card from Liz Orr, and I love her
So
use of this.
pretty.
This paper coordinates with this. It's part of the suite.
Right, but not part of the designer paper sale.
No, not part of the designer. Yes, correct. Thank you, Julie. This one was Julie's. And this one is by Beth Alvis. I thought I had a fourth one. Oh, here, this one's mine. Oh, come on, Susan. It's under the ink pad. Okay, so I did this for Hostess Club.
Nice. Is that the one you did for Sunday stamping? No, no, that one was different. Where's that card? You don't have that one?
It might be up on my board.
Oh,
I
I bet it is.
I actually see several cards. I have one more that I can lay my hands on very quickly. I think this was mine. This one.
Yes, that was your Sunday stamping card.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh,
I
this
love
paper is so gorgeous. It is one of my favorite in the annual catalog, and I'm so happy that it's on sale. So if you don't have it yet, don't wait. Just
don't wait.
go order now.
That's right. All right, so I'm going to turn my camera over around and let you have one more peek at this card. Here it is.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, Mama. Seriously,
Oh, thank
I'm in love with
you.
it.
Thanks. I really liked how it came together. All right, well, that's it for me this week. Somewhere in the middle of the screen, or maybe off to the side, be a link to go back and see Julie's. So if you started with me or missed Julie's or want to see it again, because she's awesome and does awesome work, then you can just click on that link and it'll take you right back to part one. Julie, you have a hugely busy week ahead of you.
Always.
I don't envy you.
Oh,
Getting ready for college and moving back to the dorm, I do not envy you one little bit.
This year feels easier because we have most of our stuff from last year. So it's
Yeah,
just a matter of kind of getting that organized. But a lot of what we did last year for her, we're now doing for Thomas, thinking of like, oh, you're going to need a first aid box, you're going to need like a
yeah.
garbage can, you're going to need hand soap for the bathroom, like all those things like
Oh, yeah.
you just don't think about because it's there. When you're first starting off, you need a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Well, I can remember like moving into a new house and having to go to the grocery store and kind of restock staples and
Oh
restock
yeah.
things. That was a huge expense and just a pain in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't envy anybody having to do that. And I dread the day that we have to clear this house out and move out because it's a lot.
You've been so good though about going through things in the last couple years and getting rid of stuff so that you don't just have closets and closets full of stuff. It's so easy when you live in a home for a long time, like you don't even remember what's in the back of the closet. And you guys have really been, I feel like going through stuff and,
We're
you know,
trying.
trying to
Yeah.
purge. And
You
I
know,
know going
like,
no going through like Noni and Grandpa's stuff sort of
oh,
I think sort of like um
yeah,
prepared you for doing your own.
it absolutely did. The biggest issue I think you girls are going to have is my stamping stuff.
No issue here. I'm not worried about that.
But we, even when Noni and Grandpa moved from their condo to their apartment, they were storing things here,
Yeah.
which Noni really wanted. And Grandpa wanted to toss. And she said, no, I need that. And he said, what do you need it for? Well, I'm going to want to look at it again. And she never did.
Yeah.
God
Oh,
bless her. God bless her. I think, yeah. Anyway, so we're trying to spare you guys that.
well, we appreciate that.
Well, this took a wrong turn somewhere.
Oh,
We hope you all have a wonderful week ahead, and we're really excited to start delving into the new mini catalog. So,
yes, I was just thinking about that because I'm using the new house
oh,
bundle for my swap. So that's what I'm working on while you're while we're doing this video. And it
yep,
was kind of funny because we're just talking about houses, but I would love to know like what everybody is excited about. What do you guys want to see us show you from the new catalog? So as you're getting your catalogs, reach out, let us know, leave a comment what you want to see us feature.
absolutely,
We'll
absolutely.
work our way through we'll work our way through it, but I'd
We
love to
will,
know.
we will, and a stamp along too. We just have to figure it out and organize it. So
Yeah.
it won't be next week because we're not organized yet. But
Oh, well,
but
I
it
think
will.
if we do something from the new mini catalog, we'll want to wait until everybody has a chance to be able to order and
It won't be. It won't
get their
be.
things.
Yeah, it
Although
won't.
that's the great thing about a stamp along is they don't have to have the same things we
That's
have.
right. That's right. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that house.
Yeah.
Should I tell you what I'm using for my swap?
Sure.
I'm using, well, I don't know what the front is going to look like yet, but the paper I'm using is from the Take a Bow. It's got dies that with the bundle is designer series paper and a die that makes bows.
I'm using the same paper.
Are you really,
I
Julie? Are you using the same layout you used a week or so ago?
am. No,
Oh, good.
no. I punched the houses from that designer paper.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Hmm. This is going to be interesting. We always tend to use the same stuff, right?
It does crack me up when we have similar cards.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry for all the chit chat. We hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And until next Sunday, Stamping with Susan and Julie, goodbye, everybody. And thank you so much for watching.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Jay. Love you too.